Yo, what's up guys, it's Lun-Gi. So today we'll be taking a look at the new White Forest archetype revealed I think maybe like 2 days ago on Monday. This archetype is pretty good. It's very good. It's got a bunch of spellcaster monsters, two non-tuners level 2, and then like 2 level 4 spellcaster tuners, and yeah, it's got a bunch of like 1.5 card combos. It's 1.5 card combos because you have to like discard a spell or trap card usually to activate like your starters, which is perfectly fine because like their in-theme spells and traps, they actually set themselves if they're used as cost for a monster effect. So we're just going to be taking a look at a couple of like basic combos. So first with the starter Asteria. So Asteria and then like a random spell card. So we special summon this one from the deck, Silve. So Silve searches your spell and trap cards, your in-theme spell and trap cards on summon. So we'll search for the Rota. So we'll use a Rota for cost to search for another one, another spell and trap. We'll set the Rota, then we'll search for our extender, special summon the extender, use the trap for cost, it set itself, then we'll summon the level 8, which gets back any spell or trap from the graveyard, then we'll end our turn. Now the in-theme trap card, it special summons a white forest monster from the deck, and then you can synchro summon a white forest synchro monster from the extra deck. So the one that you'll be synchro summoning, it's either this one, which will trigger its effect to search for any light spellcaster, so you can search for Effect Veiler, or it can search for your white forest cards, or you can actually synchro summon this one, Silvera the wolf. So what it does is it Book of Eclipses your opponent's entire field on summon. So you can use a trap card to summon this card, and then later on you can use your Diabell, your level 8. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card, not spell or trap card, when your opponent activates I think a monster effect, you can special summon any tuner synchro monster that is banished in your graveyard or in your extra deck. So that can actually allow you to summon something like Formula Synchron or your Silvera to Book of Moon your opponent's monsters. Yeah, there's a bunch of other like tuner synchro monsters that you could summon as well. So you got a bunch of options, but typically you'll just probably summon this one to Book of Moon or your opponent's monsters. And then your monsters also have graveyard effects. Like every single one of them has a graveyard effect. Like that is pretty crazy. So your tuners, your level 4 tuners, they get themselves back by putting back and it's a quick effect actually, putting back your white forest synchro monsters that's either on the field or in the graveyard, so you can actually use their effects to dodge targeting. So I think Konami like designed this deck to actually be good against the buy steals, because if they try to buy steal your monster, you can just like chain the tuners, and then you can put back your synchro monsters, or you can like get rid of the tuners from the graveyard to protect them from being banished by the buy steals. So that is yeah, that's pretty good. And also your non-tuners, this one, if you summon a tuner, a spellcaster tuner during your opponent's turn, it adds itself back to the hand. And then this one special summons itself if you pay for cost. If you pay for cost to activate a monster effect, if you discard a spell or trap to pay for cost, so it will special summon itself as a graveyard extender. So yeah, all these cards have like 2 or like 3 like really good effects, really nutty. So that was the first combo. About like 2 disruptions for the first like combo, and these are like the weakest combos because it's just like one monster and then like a random spell or trap card. The stronger combos use your in-theme spells and traps. So let's take a look at combo 2. Alright, so combo 2 is your this one summons itself from the hand, Risette, and then it searches, so it's attached to that effect. So if your opponent has Ash Blossom, they can just ash the card in hand. Yeah, so this combo maybe a little bit weaker, but you can still do the same thing. So you can either go for this one, or you can summon the Book of Moon. Summon this one will allow you to add back something from the graveyard, and then you can still special summon your Book of Moon monster. So So this monster, it also gives all your white forest monsters double piercing, and also raises their attack by 500, I think. Yeah, by 500, and then they get like double piercing. And then in the mirror match, like since some of them actually have like 0 defense, this would actually be 6,000 over this one, and then this would be 4,400 over the other one. So that would be just like attack twice for an OTK with just like two monsters. And then combo 3. Alright, so combo 3 uses the Spell and Trap Searcher to search for your Rota. For your Rota, you actually need to have a white forest monster on the fields to use it, which kind of balances it. Yeah, so this combo is a bit weak. You can only really make like Baronne de Fleur unless you play some other archetypes in the deck. But otherwise, just making like Baronne. And then this is the last combo. Alright, so this is 2-card combo, because you do need like kind of specific cards for it. You can do a bit more with this, so you always go for this one, the level 6, because it adds something, so it can actually extend your plays a bit more. And then you go into your level 8. So with this play, I think we're gonna go for we're actually gonna play Amritara. Right, we can play Amritara. So the reason why we can summon Amritara is because it doesn't require a non-tuner. It just requires a light monster. So you can use 2 tuners to make it, just like in Mannadium. And then you can search for Reframing, and then you can use Amritara in the other level 2 to make Baronne de Fleur. So this will actually be 3 disruptions. You can Book of Moon your opponent twice, because you can actually summon back one of your level 4s from your graveyard with a quick effects, and then you can summon level 2 from the deck with your trap card, and then you can use the 2 of them to sync your level 6, and then you can use this one's other effect to send something for cost, and then summon another copy of the level 6 to Book of Moon twice, and then you have Reframing for negate, and then you have Baronne de Fleur for negates. So that's a really strong like 2-card combo. And the deck actually has a couple of ways to get to that play. So those are like the basic like bread and butter plays, I think, for the deck. Your 1-card combo, and then like your stronger like 2-card combos. Your 2-card combos will be variations of that last combo, the 4th combo that you saw. So this is like a pure version of the deck. Piri Reis Map. Your starters have like 0 attack. You do halve your life points, but you can actually defend yourself pretty well with this deck, I think. If you can't defend yourself, then I don't think having 8,000 life points would have helped you anyways. So we're playing Piri Reis Map. We're playing 3 triple desires, because we just play 3 copies of everything. So why not like 3 desires? Playing 41 cards. Kind of hard to like cut something. I wanted to play like 3 of these, but kind of had to cut it just to make sure it's like closer to 40. This is also a new card. It's not part of the archetype, but it does help the archetype. You could play more copies of these, but it's more of a card that you play like in the middle of your plays to kind of extend or to recover. So only playing like 1 copy of it. If you draw it, it's good. If you don't draw it, then it's like whatever. You could even cut it, honestly. I don't think it's that necessary. So this could be the card that you cut to make the deck like 40 cards. And then in the extra deck, we've got Chaos Angel. You can summon it on the opponent's turn. Baronne de Fleur, and then we have Gold Pride Annihilator. It's coming out in Legacy of Destruction. So by the time TCG gets this archetype, this card will be legal. So during the opponent's turn, you can target a Fusion, Synchro, Exorcist, Link monster on the field. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, which is possible with Piri Reis Map, you can target 2 of them, and then you can destroy them. It does put itself back in the extra deck like at the end of the turn, but at that point it's done its job, I think. And then Amritara, of course, and then 1 copy of Diabell. You can get it back. Maybe you want to play like 2 of these, maybe. Still under testing, so one is perfectly fine because you can put it back. Outside of like a buy steal, like banishing it, I don't think you really be missing like a second copy. Coral Dragon, just very easy level 6 tuner to get to, and then you can get like, you can draw an extra card. Usually you'll go into this one if you just want to see more cards in your hand, and then you've already used this card's effect. So 2 copies of this. This is your main like playmaker. Yeah, this is your main playmaker, so you'll definitely be playing 2 of these. 1 Stardust Charge Warrior just makes it easier to make Baronne de Fleur in your regular combos because it's a non-tuner. And then Silvera, 2 copies of Silvera. You can summon it twice, Book of Moon your opponents twice, because it's not a hard once per turn. You can use its effect as many times as you can summon it, which is pretty nuts, I think. 1 Formula Synchron to be able to make Baronne de Fleur. 1 SP, Masquerena. Some of your plays you can go into like Masquerena, but I think going into Visa's Amritara with your 2 tuners and then searching for reframing is probably better in most situations, but it is here anyway as an option. And then you have your Artemis. You can use any of your monsters to make Artemis, just to turn on SP Little Knight's banish effect. So this is just like an extra option. You could take it out if you really want to, but I found it's quite useful, to be honest. And then you got your side deck. Definitely will be playing Secret Village in the side deck, 100%. Not in the main deck, because you know some decks they actually play Spellcasters, making this card kind of useless. So better off in the side deck. And that's it for the deck and the combos. So I'll be making more combos with this archetype in this deck. I already released an FTK deck using this archetype. So many options, so many options. So I'm going to be making a bunch of videos, releasing them this week, next week, the week after that, probably for the next few months, because there are so many options with this archetype. It's crazy good. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.